Hello, my friends, and welcome. I hope you're doing incredibly well. In this video, I'm going to share with you 7 keys to growing your coaching business. And I want to help you fix 3 big mistakes that coaches make all the time when it comes to growing their coaching business. So thanks for joining me. The first mistake is focusing on too many things. A lot of coaches that I talk to, they're focusing on a lot. They're busy, but they're not really doing the stuff that is progressing them towards their goal, which is usually to get more clients, get more cash flow, get more income, help more people. And a lot of times they're doing this and this and this and this, and they come to me very overwhelmed with just so many things going on. And they've got an overflowing to-do list, which never seems to get done. They feel good when they're in action and, doing stuff, getting some, I was going to say getting stuff done, but often it's actually doing a lot of different things, but not actually getting things done and not taking the action on the things that are actually going to get them results, the results that they want. And I fall into this trap a lot as well, because it is easy to get busy doing stuff that's kind of nice to have or enjoyable or fun, prettying up documents, downloading images, all the things behind the scenes that are kind of quite comfortable to do, but aren't directly leading us, in a direct line to getting a client. And I talk about this concept where we need to be focusing on building and also focusing on getting clients, like building things, doing projects that are going to get us clients down the track, and also doing things that are going to get us clients now. So I talk about now money and future money. And that's why I often say to people, I help you get clients fast, but also consistently. So I know that if you are struggling to get clients, it's probably because you're not focusing on what I call RGA, which is revenue generating activities. The second mistake I see coaches make is staying stuck. Sorry, I've got a hair that's like right over my eyelash. There we go. Staying stuck, doing only the strategies that kind of got you where you are now. So, for example, you're still doing the things that you were doing 6 months ago or a year ago, instead of maybe taking some of those manual things that you're doing and installing systems that are going to help you grow and actually take you out of stuckness, whether you're stuck with the same amount of clients, the same amount of people in your Facebook group, maybe your email list isn't growing. We need to do things that maybe you've outgrown those strategies that got you where you are, and you need some new things to take you to that next level. And then the third mistake that I see a lot of people making is that they're leaving opportunities on the table. So things are falling through the gaps. So they're not plugging the leakages in their business. They're not stopping and saying, okay, this is working really well, but this isn't working. I need to fix this. It's kind of like earning lots and lots more money, but you've got a purse with holes in it, and the money's just falling through. So that's the third mistake, is just leaving those opportunities on the table and spending too much time focusing on just like one area of your business. It's a really cool concept that my assistant talks about, Vicky, and she talks about changing the wheel of a car. I don't know when the last time you changed a wheel, the tire on a car is, or if you've ever done that. I haven't done that for a long time, but when you put the wheel on, you put I don't know what they're called. They're probably called bolts. You put a bolt on, tighten it, put this one on, tighten it, tighten, and you go round like this. It's the same if you're tuning a snare drum. I used to play the drums a lot, and I'd always have to tune my snare drum. You actually have to tune them. And so you wouldn't just tighten that one all the way up and then tighten that one all the way up. You go a little bit here, a little bit here, you test it, a little bit here, test it, a little bit here, test it. So you go round like that. And it's similar with growing a business. One piece is not necessarily more important than the other. We need to make sure that we're tightening all the different aspects of our business. And over time, that's how we grow. Little iterations, little by little by little. So I'm going to dive into these seven things that you can do to consistently grow your coaching business over time. Little tweaks that you can make along the way. That's the plan, team. Let's have some fun. By the way, it's great to see those of you who are here with me live. Thank you for joining. So just drop a hashtag live if you are joining live. And I'd also love you to share some thoughts in the comments as we go. I so appreciate hearing your thoughts and for you to add to the conversation as we go as well. If you're watching this on the replay, just drop hashtag replay. Post any questions there, post any comments. Always love hearing from you. So let's dive in. The first one, number one, first key to growing your business is to give more. If you're taking notes, write this down, give more. The goal is to continue growing your audience. So if you have an email list or Facebook group, you want to show up for your communities. You want to show up for your email list consistently, show up for your Facebook group consistently, show up and give, show up and give value, ideally most days, and add value through your content and through your overall online presence. Sometimes it's done by content, most of the time it's done by content, but sometimes it's just by you sharing your joy. You know, you sharing, hey, this is what happened to me this week, or I'm so grateful for this, or here's a cool photo of something inspiring, you know, a quote. So sometimes it's just you being you and showing up. Just adds value as well. But if you can also be very intentional in creating really nice organized knowledge, like live videos, emails, posts, sending messages, being helpful on other people's posts, you know, in other people's Facebook groups, answering questions, having conversations on social media, solving problems, helping people solve their problems. And, you know, sometimes people make these recommendations about holding back on value so that people want to pay you. And I get that. I understand the concept. But I find that even if I share every single day, it's only such a small percentage of what I know and what I know that people need to grow their business. And I've found that the more I give, the more clients I get. And I just keep giving and giving and giving and giving. And people still want to keep working with me. So I personally don't buy into that thing of holding back value. People need to trust you before they think about working with you. People need to maybe see some proof that you can get them results. And when you're showing up and giving great free value and you're solving problems for people to benefit from, it might just be a tiny little problem and they've got, you know, 99 other problems, but you start to build trust. So that's number one, give more. So I want you to think, how can I give more? How can I just give a little bit more? Wherever you're at right now, there's always a next level for you. So I want you to think, how can I give more when it comes to growing my coaching business? Number two, decide more. If in business we just made more decisions and we made faster decisions and we stopped doing the safe thing and we stopped piling up our to-do list with delayed decisions. Often our to-do list, especially if it's long, it's just delayed decisions. So if we can just make faster decisions and not overthink things, you know, take that bold action, listen to your intuition. If you feel a vibe come up to share something, share it. Don't overthink it. Take fast action, take bold action, stop playing it safe. Do that thing that you've been avoiding and allow it to just pop into your mind at the moment. What's something that scares you when it comes to business and maybe you've been avoiding it? We all have something that scares us and we avoid it and it's a next level for us. What is that thing? Do that thing. I want you to think now, what is for you a decision that you've been sitting on? Maybe you could just set a date for when you're going to make the decision, when you're going to decide by, all the things that you want to think about before you make that decision, but have a deadline and decide on your next level and the single next action step towards it. I was just working with my inner circle tonight, 1st of June, you know, we do a 30-day focus and action plan. And we think about, you know, if this month is going to be better than last month, how do I need to show up in my business? And what is the decision? What are the decisions that you can make that are going to free you up so that you're not overwhelming yourself? So just start really small and make some decisions. So that's number 2, decide more. Number 3, show up more. Show up more is, how can I show up more consistently? Maybe for you, you need to decide on a repeatable pattern that your ideal clients, your community can rely on, and create that routine and be consistent so that people know when they can expect to receive your wisdom, when they can expect to receive some really great inspiration or knowledge from you. And once you make yourself available on a consistent and regular basis and you're reliable, your ideal clients will notice that, and more people will follow you and more people will trust you. Number 4, reach out more. Reach out more, connect with more people. Imagine if you connected with people every single day and you asked them how they are, and you were helpful, and you maybe sent them a resource, maybe you sent them a link, maybe you sent them a training video. There's a really great quote by Zig Ziglar. It's such a classic. And he says, if you help enough people get what they want, you will get what you want. So how can you systemize this? Yeah, it's cool when people's names and faces pop into our mind. That happens to me a lot. And I reach out to those people whose names or faces pop into my mind. But I also have a system for it, because I don't want to just rely on my memory, because our brains are very full, right? And I want to make sure that people are being looked after. Anybody who's in my community, I don't want them to fall through the gaps. I want them to make sure that, I want to make sure that people are really looked after. So that's people that are in your community, but also your like in your community, for example, your Facebook group, whether they're clients or not. You might have a system where you're just systematically reaching out to people and just connecting in, seeing how they are, and commenting on other people's posts, reaching out, supporting other people, not just doing the post and dash. Number 5, invest more. Investing could be time, energy, money. If you don't invest in your business, it's not going to grow. And so I want you to just really sit with this question. How can I invest more in my business? Because the more we invest, the more our business grows. When it comes to finances, sitting on your money, it doesn't grow your business. I'm all for saving, but we also need to put money into our growth. We need to put money into education, constantly improving, constantly up-leveling, not just going free thing to free thing to free thing. So education, coaching, making sure that someone is holding us to a higher standard than we would hold ourselves. We don't reach our potential without a mentor or an expert that is encouraging us to be more, because we all will take the path of less resistance if we're left to our own devices, no matter how disciplined we are. That's why the most disciplined people in the world have a coach. The most successful people, the athletes, the actors, the business people, they have mentors, they have coaches, and they invest. They don't just rely on free strategies. So it could be education. Maybe it's marketing. Maybe you do need to put some money into your marketing or into your systems, into upgrading or your design. So my question to you is, for all of these, is how can I take this to the next level? What is my more? What do I need to invest in next? Number 6, are we tracking team? Just pop a yes in the comments if we're good, if you're getting this. I know I'm speaking pretty fast. I want to get as much as I can into this. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Sandy. Hey, Trish. Great to have you here, ladies. So number 6 is expand more. Expanding more is about being in more places. There's a word that I love called ubiquitous, or ubiquitous, I'm not sure. Being ubiquitous means being seemingly everywhere. And I've had people say to me, oh gosh, you're everywhere. I get your emails, I see you on LinkedIn, I see you on Instagram. And that's being ubiquitous, or ubiquitous, I don't know. But we want to just expand more. We want to be in, it doesn't mean spread yourself thin. It means, where's another place that I could go to? Remember, this is about growing your coaching business. Business is a relationship game. And it's also a numbers game. More people need to know who you are. If they don't know you, they can't buy from you. And a lot of you are sitting on a gold mine. You're really good at what you do. You're just not in front of enough people. So make sure everyone has a chance to know you everywhere. Just get yourself out in more places. Share in different places. Attend more events. Don't just hide behind your laptop. Get out there and meet people. Maybe it's online that you meet people, but don't just stay in your same places. Don't just stay small and stuck and comfortable. Magic happens when we connect with people. I've found that the communities that I'm in at least 5 different paid communities. That's where so much magic happens. And this really speeds up your progress so fast. And being in multiple places, it also helps increase your positioning. All right, team, we are doing well. We've done 6. Number 7, the final one, is lead more. Lead more. You are the leader of your business. I think sometimes we forget that we are the one driving this. We are the CEO. You are the CEO. There's no one telling you what to do when you're a business owner, when you're an entrepreneur. So yes, you're the employee, but think about this. How much time do you spend as the employee, meaning doing the doing, and how much time do you spend as the leader, the CEO, making decisions, being the visionary? Your job as a CEO is to carry the vision and deploy the assets. And deploying the assets is your time, your energy, your money into where the business needs it. It's about taking the emotions out of it and saying, where does my business need assets? Where does it need help? And what can I invest in there? And getting resourceful. Going, okay, maybe in your head, you've had this limiting belief, oh, I just can't afford it, or I don't have the time, or there's stories that we tell ourselves. But if you want to grow a business, if your business has been quite stuck, quite stagnant, you're not getting new clients, then we need to deploy assets somewhere. And it's your job as a CEO to lead your business, to be the visionary, be the CEO. So team, give more, decide more, show up more, reach out more, invest more, expand more, and lead more. I'd love to know, what actions will you take out of these 7? These are quite high level things, right? But I hope that it sparked some inspiration for you. And I would love it if you pop in the comments, which of those 7 do you want to focus on this month? Which of these 7 are really going to drive your business forward? If you know that it's time to start making the impact that you're here to make, if it's time to move out of the stuckness and being stagnant, please reach out if you want to have a chat about this and how to take your business forward, how to grow your coaching business, get more clients. If you're watching this live or in the next couple of days, I would love to invite you, if you haven't already seen it, to the workshop that I have coming up. It's a free 1-day workshop that's happening this Saturday, the 4th of June. And I'm showing you exactly how to grow your business. If you're a coach, if you're an expert, course creator, speaker, author, I'm helping you, if you're a service provider, to get more clients fast and consistently using my client attraction formula. It's a 4-step formula that's super simple that anybody can follow no matter where you're at in your journey. You're going to learn how to create content that sells so that you don't have to. You're going to learn how to get clients even without doing sales calls. A lot of people tell me that they don't want to do sales calls, but they want to get more clients. I'm going to show you a 24/7 marketing machine, which is a 4-step system that captures leads whenever you need them and captures them into a nurturing system. And you can do it without the tech stress. I'm going to show you how to grow your audience with the right people and so much more. So if you would like to join us, just drop the word workshop into the comments right now. Just drop the word workshop or DM me the word workshop and I will flick you the details. So I hope this has been helpful for you today. Please take action on this so it's not just interesting information, but please take this and think, okay, which of these 7 areas do I want to focus on to really grow my coaching business this month? Thanks for tuning in. Big love. I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.